Every time.
Yeah, well,
You got your own Netflix? Or you use somebody else login?
no, I use my mama's.
SL. You got your own Netflix or you use somebody login?
I've been using my mom's for years.
Oh. All right, yo. So we back. Another episode of Chaotic Convos. You know what time it is, man. Red light. Red light means green light. Just want to welcome you guys to another episode of Chaotic Convos.
The Chaotic Crew is together once again to giving you another episode.
I'm Ash. Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta know how to read.
Why you
Come on
can't
now,
teach
boo.
the man how to read?
I'm trying to teach a nigga how to read. I'm Ansel.
What's some of the terminology, bro?
Like, they gonna try to call her like a little tenderoni or something. That is so tired of her out.
Hughley. Stop saying you want the lifestyle if you don't want to do what it takes to have it. And we got to pay for that.
Really?
You're so bad.
Episode 30.
Oof.
That's a
We done.
legit
After
number.
this is going on a break after this.
Oh, yeah, you made
Nah,
that
just
decision?
We already came from a break. 30 is one of the best.
You made that decision?
Right,
No.
exactly.
I was just talking, man. Go ahead.
Oh,
30 is
okay,
one
I
of the
mean,
best.
let us know how you really feel.
Best numbers. I could talk about 30 all day. The 30th, that glorious day in July of 1991 when the world was forever changed.
What is he talking about?
I guess
What you
the day
talking
he
about?
was born.
What you talking about?
I guess he was born on the 30th.
I know what he's
I
talking
was
about.
say, really? But
I know what
yes.
you talking about.
And let's dissect the number 30, shall
Please,
we?
break it down
God.
for
So
us, sir.
number 3, it resonates with self-expression, me, inspiration, me, I've inspired others, enthusiasm, I'm enthusiastic, and creativity, which I'm very, very creative. Anyone that knows me knows this. And then the number 0 is associated with cycles, wholeness, infinity, and flow.
That's facts, man.
Okay.
Right?
That's what's up, man.
So as you can see, the number 30 is a very powerful number. And, you know, it can only be associated with just certain powerful and special individuals.
That were born on the 30th.
Yes.
And Sel came ready to pod today,
Shout
man.
out to my birthday buddies, Vivica A. Fox and Arnold Schwarzenegger, a.k.a. Terminator. And I think there's a movie coming out next month, another Terminator movie.
Yeah, he got drop kicked a couple months ago.
He did, because he got caught off guard.
Yeah, but he didn't even fall, though. That's what I was impressed about.
Because he's still, you know...
How old is he? He old.
I know Arnold has to be in either he has just entered his 70s or he been cruising there for a little minute. But I think he's probably in his like either 70 or maybe late 60s.
Dude, how you early 70s and taking a drop kick like that? But he just took
When
it like
you
he
are
was.
Arnold Leo Schwarzenegger.
Anyway, man.
Yeah, he's 72. I thought he'd been cruising them 70s
Dang.
for
He that
And he
old?
took
Hell
that drop
yeah.
kick. He took that drop kick like a champ, man. He took that thing like it wasn't nothing.
Wow. Wow, I did not know he was that old.
All right, well, how y'all doing?
I'm doing great.
You good?
I'm really good.
You like you glowing, man.
I really am.
What you been doing in the streets?
This is the glow that happens when you're not stressed out. You got a good man in your life.
Oh, Lord.
I'm done, man. Already.
Oh, Lord.
That's
Well, hallelujah to that, man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So it's
Yes,
happening.
congratulations.
It's happening.
yes.
Chill, bro. It's happening.
Yes, you know, I'm dating somebody and it's going very, very well.
So you're starting to see your sprouts. Your seeds are starting to sprout from the soil.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
good. Yo.
everybody
man.
prospering in their situations
Chill,
and
bro.
relationships.
Chill.
You know,
Chill.
I'm feeling
You know.
pretty good. It's a odd feeling because, you know, it's so much consistency and a really nice mutual attraction, you know, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So it's very interesting to me, and I'm really liking it.
Why is that odd though? Let's go
It's
back to the fact
odd
that you
because
said it's
I'm
odd.
just used to toxicness. You know, I'm used to just people not doing what they said they were going to do, or, you know, only
Chill.
giving me a certain amount and would leave me wanting more, and it would make me feel like what I was asking for was too much when it was just really just some basic stuff. So, you know, this is a new thing for me, and it's enlightening, and I've really been enjoying.
Well, mazel tov, yo.
Right.
Enjoy.
That's what's up.
As you good? Everything all right?
I'm good. I was kind of thinking about the number 30 or whatever, because I just thought to myself, my mom told me that she wasn't paying for my wedding if I ain't find a husband before I turned 30.
Yo.
Wow.
She told you that? She been for real?
She told me that years ago.
She been for real, for real?
I don't know.
Nah,
If
she wasn't being for real.
I mean, I believe that though.
What's the tradition on that anyway? Does the mom pay for
What do you like to know?
mom pay for the?
It's
wedding?
supposed to
Or the
be.
dad pay for the wedding?
It's supposed to be the parents. You know, it's supposed to be the parents as a unit, but the thing,
I thought it was supposed to be the parents of the bride.
it is supposed to be the parents of the bride. But so the thing is, I've known some people who they were cheated out of that because either the parents of the bride, they was
Just broke.
You know, I didn't want to say it, but whatever, they was broke as hell. Or they didn't really have a parental unit. They just had one parent, and you know, they one parent can't afford to throw a whole
Weddings are
wedding.
expensive.
Weddings are very expensive. They are very, very expensive.
Tripping.
Who tripping, Phil?
Huh?
You good?
LMA. So
Good
what's going on
That was
tonight,
a good
man?
one.
What's
I
going
don't
on
know.
tonight?
What's going on?
It's so much that I really want to discuss in this hour time frame that we have.
Yeah.
But I do want to kick off things by saying shout out to Jatavia, aka JT.
I knew that was coming.
My
home?
girl is out.
Yep.
She is free. Keep a lookout for that track. She's dropping at 10 p.m. tonight.
Well, by the time they listen to this, it'll be out. But
Right. Yeah, you're right. We gotta start doing some live stuff sometimes, so you know we could, you know, these words can actually, you know, make sense. But yeah, I'm already bopping to it, and it ain't even came out yet.
Oh Lord!
So I know I'm gonna be.
Expectations too high. She better come hard with it now.
Listen,
it's been a long time coming.
As long as it's a bop,
It's been a long time coming.
I
She
just
gotta
want to
come
bop.
hard with it.
I just want to bop, like, well, baby, you don't even gotta give me no real like bars for real. I just want to bop.
She's dropping a track called First Day Out tonight.
Day out. I'm glad she got out just in time before Young Miami had the baby though, because it's like now that she's out, Young Miami got to go into hiding. Not really hiding, but you know she gonna be kind of taking care of her new baby, and
So she got to pick up the slack now.
Right.
Yeah, she does because Carisha has been working very hard to keep the City Girls name out there.
Right.
In the duration that JT was locked up, and she really should get a lot of applause for that, because not only I feel like she has improved her craft during that time, but she is really.
I can say she's matured. Too.
Yeah. She's matured a lot, and I feel like she's solidifying their brand. Like she solidified their brand.
She
while
does.
JT,
She held them down.
Yeah, she really did. So shout out to
JT
Carisha.
turn.
What if she come out, she dropped this freestyle and it's trash?
I'm gonna laugh.
Like, for real though. It could go either way. 50-50 chance here.
I feel like people.
She had all that time while she was locked up to come up with something now. And if she come up and then she drop and it's trash, I would really be disappointed.
I mean, I feel like some people are gonna be disappointed regardless, because the anticipation is already so high, and it's really hard to really meet people's expectations, especially when you've been locked up for a good little minute. People have been saying every day, free JT, in anticipation of this banger that you're gonna release. So she's not gonna satisfy everybody.
Did she?
True.
I never heard her music, so I can't really talk on it too much. But before she went to jail, was she on any of the tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just make
she's the lyricist of the two.
Okay.
So she's the lyricist of the two. So I really do feel like it's going to be good. You know, will she satisfy everyone? Probably not, but I feel like it's going to be a decent track.
I don't feel like QC would drop something garbage anyway. They pretty good about it.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let anything mediocre come out.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll see, man. Hopefully she do well. Shouts out to her. Welcome home.
We definitely will see. But in other happy black news, Tyler Perry has opened up the largest studio in the United States of America.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to him. They said that it is big enough that it can hold the studios of Disney, Fox, who else? Warner Brothers, yeah, and still have like 150 acres left. So it is.
That's what's up.
It's really really big. I'm really proud of him. Because, you know, I feel like a lot of...
That man went from sleeping in his car. Can you imagine?
I still remember watching
Homeless.
the Medea plays.
Clowning him.
You know...
Yes.
Clowning him.
I was never clowning him. I love
There's
the
a lot
Medea
of people
plays.
that was clowning Buddy. Man.
Nah, I love them plays.
I've always respected and had admiration for Tyler Perry. Now, have I liked everything that he's released? No. I have not liked everything that he's released, but I will always say I've always been proud and happy with the fact that he hires so many black actors and actresses who would have never gotten attention from these mainstream studios, and he pays them what they should get paid.
As you should.
You know, so this is going to be able to give so many black people jobs, and it's just going to do so much for the black community. And then something else that is also going to be in the studio that I feel like more people should be talking about. More people are starting to talk about it now because they didn't really know. But he's also going to be having a compound there for homeless LBT.
Alphabet.
Part of the community. I can't even say it.
The alphabet, like Dave Chappelle
say. LBGT. That's what I'm
There you
talking
go.
LBGT community.
Hold on, you got to say LBGTQ.
Yes, LBGTQ community. So
isn't there one more though?
I think they did add another one on.
there is, but
Anywho,
you know, I just can't think of it right now. But the homeless youth, other community who, you know, displaced for whatever reason, he's having a compound there for them to stay so that they'll be able to actually, you know, not only of course get out the dangers of the streets, but be able to lend their stories to the producers of the studio, and we'll be able to see those stories come to life. And he's also going to be having a compound there for women who have been involved in sex trafficking and help them out as well. So he's really doing a lot of good things.
That's honorable,
and I'm
man.
just very, very proud of him for it.
Round of applause.
Congratulations to him.
That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm. For sure. And now to some slightly disappointing black news, because I want to start off on a high note.
Who are you talking about? R. Kelly?
I don't talk about Robert
Go ahead.
anymore.
Go ahead, man.
So, I know you all saw the deliberation of the what's the white girl's name?
Oh, I know who you talking about.
Oh, Amber Geiger?
Yeah.
Amber Geiger.
And it's Bohem Jean?
Bohem Jean.
Bohem Jean, yes. So the whole 10-year spectacle and all that stuff. Now the obvious is already that, you know, she should have gotten way more than that.
Yeah.
She should have gotten way more than that, but everyone's been talking about the fact that his brother hugged her after the sentencing, and that I didn't have an issue with that because I don't want to try to tell people how they should grieve and deal with their grief for their family members.
Right.
That's their business. However, that raggedy old hoe judge
Why she
who
gotta be
walked
all
over,
that?
that raggedy old judge who walked over and hugged that white woman and gonna give her a Bible verse.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, she didn't give her a Bible verse. She gave her a Bible.
Yeah, gave her a Bible, but she quoted one of her favorite verses from the damn Bible. First of all, how you call yourself a judge, an impartial employee, and then you do this type of junk? I ain't never seen nan nigga who was sentenced get a hug from the judge.
Nope.
Ever. I've seen them get tased. I've seen them get tackled.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen that, but I have never seen hugs all around.
Yeah, that definitely threw me off, and it disappointed me because
it's like judge?
I don't know. Yeah, it was a black judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it really just disappointed me because it's like this. As a judge, you're supposed to be neutral in any type of situation.
Period.
And the fact that you can go and kill technically a cold-blooded killer and you can go and hug her and give her a Bible. I mean, my thing is this. Even maybe if she would have even gave the Bible to the bailiff and told the bailiff to hand it off to her,
that would have been a better gesture.
Right. But the fact that you had to come down off your pedestal and give this lady a Bible and hug her at that, it's like, come on now.
Like, that was just, no. Now, had that been a young black person and you did that, okay, sis, listen, I feel you. We need that support. You can. No, I know, because I know that I would have been all for.
I don't think I would have still been all for that, regardless of the fact of race. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try to.
As a judge, you're supposed to be neutral.
All right, so when you're in the courtroom, right? Don't you gotta, when you do that oath, just swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, to something God? Mm-hmm. Isn't that what? So what you're saying is you don't think there's any room for faith or the spirit in the courtroom?
It's not really about faith and spirit. It's just that's not really what she did. It wasn't appropriate.
You don't think so?
And I don't think it wasn't ethical.
Why?
Now,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
See, the thing is, it's all about that hug.
Okay.
Had she, after she sentenced, she said, had she told her, oh, you know what, you probably should look at this verse while you're locked up, and something like that, I would say, okay, yeah,
right.
Go ahead and get close to the Lord. 10 years.
So if she would have had a nasty tone about it or a slick tone, it would have been okay.
Not even a nasty tone.
What made it inappropriate was the whole hugging thing.
The embrace.
You should not have. You're a judge.
I feel you. No, I get it, because they're supposed to be separated and all that. No, I get it. I get exactly what you're saying.
Did she go and hug the family?
I don't know. I don't know if she did that, because see, my whole thing, what's that's doing, because it goes a little bit deeper than that, is making these saltines feel as if that we will continue to forgive them every single time they kill one of us. And I'm telling you right now, that's not going down in my goddamn book.
Oh, man.
I'm really hoping the rumors are true, because I saw that the people said, the family possibly put a curse on her, and that's why they were trying to lead her to a false, sense of security. I said, maybe that's what it was, hopefully, because I know some of my Caribbean friends, they be on one.
No comment, man.
Yeah, you better not comment on it, because I'm telling you. That stuff is real. That's a whole nother episode.
Nothing. And let's just one thing I wanted to bring up as far as the hug goes. Mm-hmm. Did y'all see where one of the officers that was in the courtroom was also caressing her hair?
No, what they clarified that what she was trying to do, she was trying to make sure that Heather was going to try to kill herself, because sometimes when they get in a sentence and they start crying, they'll try to kill themselves right there. She was trying to make sure there wasn't any razor or anything like that in her hair. Because that's what she was doing, like that, like kind of looking through the roots and everything. Yeah, she wasn't. No, sis was just doing her job.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah,
All right. So, and then another thing that's going on with that case is the key witness, the neighbor, was shot to death.
What?
Yeah. Did you hear about that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
So one of the key witnesses that was on stand testifying, his name was Joshua Brown. He actually was shot and killed this past weekend. They just actually arrested some people a few hours ago.
Wow.
Saying that they have something to do with it. You know, a lot of people have these theories saying that it was a setup. We don't know that yet. But I did see one story where they were saying he was shot in the mouth.
What?
Yeah.
He was shot in the mouth and in the chest. He was ambushed as he was getting out of his vehicle. Now, the Dallas PD, they said that he was allegedly running some type of drug operation, and they found money and the crack that they sprinkled in his house. They found it in there.
Thugging.
I don't know whether I can believe that. I know somebody personally that knows him. So it kind of
Really?
hit home for me. Yeah.
My whole thing with that is, had he had been involved in this, as they claim, best believe they would have found this out before he went to testify against that lady.
Right. And what I'm hearing is that he didn't even want to testify.
He didn't.
He was in, I believe he had flew to California to try to get away from all the media coverage and everything from the trial.
What's the conspiracy theory?
And he was subpoenaed.
What's the conspiracy theory? What they saying? What they saying? Who did it? They think it was the cops.
Yeah.
The boys in blue. The Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Man, that's
Yeah. Who would have even thought?
That is I heard the recording when she called the 911 dispatch. It was wild, man.
Yeah. I definitely think she should have got more than 10 years for that because she's eligible for parole after 5. So it's like you can go to jail.
What do you think a
for
fair
5
sentence
years
would be?
for killing somebody?
What do you think a fair sentence would be?
15 to 20.
She should have at least got 25 in my opinion.
That's a long time, boy. Any time is a long time, really. But I feel you,
That's
man.
definitely a long time for them saltines because she going to start withering away after that first year.
What else we talking about, man?
She is.
That man be wildin', man. What else we talking about?
On a lighter note, Ash, I'll ask you because I already know that Phil has no idea what I'm about to talk about with as far as this goes. You've been seeing the Basketball Wives drama.
Not really. I've seen a little some
How you know I ain't seen the Basketball Wives drama?
snippets on
Nah,
the Shade
exactly.
Room, but I don't really
You know what's
watch
going on.
Basketball Wives like that.
Okay, so before I go into, because I don't watch it like that anymore, but I watch via Twitter, so they keep me abreast on everything that's going on. Before I go into that, how do you all feel about the term Afro-Latina, Latino people, and everything like that, So basically Latino people who have
Black roots.
Black African roots,
I mean, I guess I don't really feel a type of way.
Well,
honestly.
they can let them identify with Afro. What are they calling themselves? Afro Puerto Rican or something?
No, so this is the thing. So essentially, this terminology, I typically tend to see it, or in the recent years, I've seen it after a Hispanic person was called out on their use of the N-word, and then they want to talk about how they're Afro-Latino. Any other time, you just Puerto Rican or Cuban.
So wait, Spanish people can't say the N-word?
But now when you want to use nigga, now you want to try to claim these African descendants that you allegedly have.
So wait, people that speak Spanish not Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they're not allowed to say the N-word?
The thing, they have forced it upon us to make us accept it, which we haven't really accepted it for real. We just let them say it because it's a lot of them, and we can't fight all of them.
Really, bro?
That's really what it is. We can't fight all of them, so we just let them keep on trucking, but we'll just give them a side eye when they say, because they just love to. They say it more than we do sometimes, honestly.
Facts.
That's
And
true.
my whole issue really is that you want to try to talk about being Afro Latino or whatever, but where are you when these black issues are happening? When
Hello.
we're getting shot, we're getting arrested. Like, where are you? When you get pulled over,
That's a good point to make.
You real quick to talk about how you Puerto Rican or Cuban, but you want to rap that song, and so now you want to talk about being Afro Latino. Like, that's my whole thing. And Evelyn, to connect this to what I was saying, because one of the co-stars on there, OG, she called Evelyn Lozada out.
Called her a racist bigot.
With her use of the N-word and how she wants to be black, but she's not black. And thinking about how, because I did used to watch Basketball Wives at some point, and she has merit with what she said. Evelyn does have bigoted ways, and her feather was so flustered by what OG said. Now she's suing her for defamation of character and emotional damages.
See, I knew that.
Was she gonna lose? Could you look it up?
I mean, Twitter, bro. Twitter. Hey, y'all ain't telling me about Twitter, bro. I'm mad y'all ain't telling me. But
yeah, so that's my whole thing. Cause and people they've called Cardi out for it as well. My whole thing with Cardi, I know that Cardi has Trinidadian roots, and Trinis are Caribbean black. So Cardi, I don't really give her that much hassle with it, because Cardi, she's has always said that she connects with being black and with being Spanish. So she said that constantly, throughout the years, and that heifer has an afro in her natural state. So
heck nah.
But yeah, that's my whole thing. If you want to be black so bad, be black all the time. Don't just be black when it's convenient for you.
I've heard that before.
That's my thing. Be black all the time. But people, y'all don't want to be black all the time. Y'all just want to benefit from the culture and the coolness that is black.
I can agree.
Most of the kids nowadays, all they listen to is hip hop music, and the N-word is prevalent in hip hop music. So that's why they feel they can say it.
No, see, and I really blame. I blame a lot of rappers. I blame some of them, but I don't really put too much blame on them, because we still took that word back from our oppressors and we used it to benefit us and empower us. I do put blame in the educational system, because they need to be reminding these children of the roots of that word and the hate that it has behind it.
Well, I mean,
at this point, how much power does that word really have, though?
My thing is that you can't really even kind of blame the educational system, because they don't really teach too much of black history in schools nowadays. Unless you might be going to a black school, you might get some black history, but as far as a normal public school, you're not getting all the black history that you really need to get. So I would say put that on the parents, honestly.
But how much power does that word have if they don't understand if it's a negative connotation, though? Like, if it's
and that's the thing. See, because when growing up, I knew
exactly.
that
I get that
the
part.
power of that word.
Mm-hmm. But how did you know that your parents? You was taught that, right?
I learned. It was a combination of my parents in school.
See, we didn't. You grew up in Miami, so you might have went to a black school where you was taught that, but I know for sure I wasn't taught that in my school.
Really, Black history was something that even when I started going to a white school, that was something that I was taught.
No, not at all.
That is definitely a shame because I mean, of course, I did my own independent study on it as well. Like that was something that I want to know about the history of my people.
In 2019, a white person come up to you in your face right now, call you a nigger.
They get body slam on the ground. Period.
It really bothers you to that point if they say that to you. This person that you never seen before, they just come up and say that word.
My blood will be boiling.
Yes.
It's gonna boil.
Yeah,
that's history.
And you gonna hit them.
I would be liable to spit in their face, and I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm body slamming.
You gonna body slam them?
Hell yeah.
It depends on the setting of where I am.
Okay, I understand.
If I'm in a corporate setting, it's only so much I can really do.
Oh no! If I'm in a corporate, like if I tell you if I got called a nigga at like a restaurant or something, I'm just suing. Okay.
I'm not talking about like you going and you going to eat. I'm talking just we walk outside right now.
On the job.
A white person coming, not even on the job. You just out. You by yourself. They call you an N-word. What you doing? You get mad?
They either getting body slammed or if my car is near, I'm gonna say just stay right there.
Okay.
And yeah, that's.
I'm gonna pull one of them. I'm gonna pull one of them on them. I'm gonna call the police.
Nah.
Oh, that's funny.
That could go the wrong way. And
I'm gonna pull a you on you.
That's funny.
Cause you see Stacey Dash, she called the police on her white man, and
I thought he called on her.
No, she called it on him, and then they arrested her.
What?
Yeah.
Well, no, but I thought because I thought she hit him.
She did hit him. And
so why would she call the police?
I guess he retaliated or something like that, and
obviously she did more damage because she was the one who got locked up.
Yeah, because she was
He didn't get locked up, but he ended up dropping the charges because he was the one who bonded her out.
Child. Let me see what it says. I'm pretty sure she was in Tampa. I know that was in Tampa. I mean,
that happened in Tampa?
Yeah, I don't mess with her like that.
No, I thought it happened in California.
No, it says right there. So they had a marital dispute in a Tampa, Florida suburb. Child. But she called police and they arrested her. That she gonna put on her on the thing. She told them she was white, and they actually put white on there. Stacey Dash is not white.
She identifies as white.
If you,
oh yeah. So
if you identify whatever, you can beat whatever.
No,
right? That's what they saying.
No.
If you identify as
a female, so that's what we need to start doing now. As white.
Isn't that the way of the world now?
It does not work like that when it comes to race.
You might have a point.
What?
It does not work like that when it comes to race.
Nah.
You might have a point
but it works like that when it comes to gender?
When it comes to the criminal system.
That's something different. Gender is something different.
But how?
If you feel like
if you are a whole male and you say you identify with being female, how is that any different?
Right.
That's something that
you should still be able to identify as a race then.
Hell no.
What?
No.
I ain't rolling, bro.
I'm rolling because the thing is, being black comes with a struggle. And if you ain't never went through that damn struggle.
Being a female comes with a struggle. Shit.
It does. I'm not taking away from that. But if that's how people feel about their gender, that's how they feel.
Is the struggle real though?
I can't rock with it.
Is it a real struggle?
Yeah, it's a real struggle. Are you out here having babies? Are you out here having a menstrual cycle every month?
Okay.
I'm about to say. The menstrual cycle makes sense, but it ain't like y'all are popping babies out every year. But speaking of popping babies out, I'm so glad that I was able to do a good little segue to what I really want to talk about.
I can't even argue that, man.
What I really, this has been on my heart for a couple of weeks. For a couple of weeks.
Who got a baby?
What's on your mind?
Who got a baby where?
Well, one.
Hold up. Speaking of babies, can we take a little side note real quick? Happy birthday to my godson. He turned 1 today.
Man,
happy birthday!
A whole year on this planet, yo.
Yeah.
That's a milestone.
That is.
It is a milestone.
Go back to you can continue answer.
But first, I'm gonna congratulate Megan Thee Stallion for ending that terrible relationship with Moneybagg.
What?
They done?
I ain't hear that.
Yep,
Nah.
they broke up.
I ain't believing that one.
Yep, they broke
When did
up.
they break up?
Where were you, Ash? This happened
What you
last
mean?
week.
Nah, bro.
I guess Buddy wasn't giving his
So
money
why
to
they
Megan.
song
Bro.
coming out in 2 days?
The same reason why Meek and Nicki pushed the song out after they broke up. What you mean? That bag still got to get got.
They
Even though
song came out while they were still together. Meek and Nick.
they were still promoting it afterwards.
Okay, but this is a whole different thing, though. Bro, I do not believe that Moneybagg and Megan broke up.
Megan is still a professional.
I need the proof.
They did.
I haven't seen that anywhere.
She deleted all her, his pictures off her IG. What does it mean when you? If I delete my
that don't mean anything because you delete some of everybody's pictures.
Well, the sources in her group said they're over.
Wow.
I haven't heard it yet, so I'm not believing
My good sis finally woke up and realized that she's with a nigga that had way too many kids and it would not work.
You got a lot of kids?
Hell yeah, he has a lot of kids.
Anywho.
I don't know nothing about them.
I like Moneybagg though.
Anything more than 3 is a lot. Especially when you are a young uprising star such as Megan, you don't need to have all them damn children holding you back. But yeah, so
how are the kids holding her back though? Them his kids.
Yes, but see, when you get with a person who has that many kids, those kids become partially your kids. It starts off with him wanting you to watch one of them for a little bit.
So you really think that Moneybagg calling on Megan to watch his kids?
He probably
got too much money.
He probably brought one to the studio one time just to see if she would bond with him. Okay, listen, I know how niggas with children move.
But do you know how niggas with money with children move though?
I do.
Continue.
They drop them off with their baby mamas and they get that monthly visit. And I'm pretty sure that one of the monthly visits was in that studio with Megan.
Now you know
but yeah,
what?
so
I can't do.
So yeah, so let me clear my throat. Let me actually moisturize my throat before I drag these people that I'm about to drag.
Because I'm still not believing that her and Moneybagg broke up.
Okay, well, Google is your friend. You go ahead and take care of that.
doing.
So, I want to talk about trifling parents.
What?
And what I mean by trifling parents, I mean parents, young parents, who like to do this thing where they have a child and shortly after the child's birth, I'll probably say within the first year or so, they decide to let their parents raise the child for a little bit while they get themselves together. Okay?
Hold on, what?
You heard what he said.
I think I was very clear. I cleared my throat and I moisturized with my water right here. So I know somebody who this young lady, she has a baby daddy, right? She gave birth to this child while she was still in school, college, and she attempted to raise the child.
Well, I feel like you finna go
and
this, bro.
Due to a combination of reasons and excuses, she decided to let her mother raise her child, right? You know, until she, finished school or whatever. And the mother agreed because, that's what good parents do. Then a year later, she gets pregnant again. She gets pregnant again by the same person, the same trifling Negro. And she raised this one a little bit longer than she raised the other one, but it still had the same result. She gave them to her mother.
Man, you can't do that.
So, her mother is raising her 2 children while she's, frolicking around Tallahassee and doing all the things that she wants to do. And, shacking up with her baby daddy in a dirty old hut. And, the baby daddy, he walked out on her a couple times, leaving her or whatever. saying that he didn't really feel like being a parent. And
what? He told her that?
Yeah, and that's something that heard a lot of trashy men say. It's not too surprising, but when people asked her, "Oh well, when are you going to get your children from your mother?" Because at this point it'd been about a few years. She didn't finish school. We knew she was never going to finish school. She just dropped out and started living her life. Mm-hmm. And she reunited with her children at one point. She was staying with them at her mother's house. And then she decided, I don't really want to do this. And she left again. And people asked her, well, how come you don't want to raise your children? And her response was, why everybody want to ask me why I don't want to raise my kids? They don't want to ask him why he don't want to raise his kids. People think that daddies are the only ones that can leave, but mamas can leave too.
Wow.
Now, because I know she's not the only trifling raggedy hoe that has that type of mindset. My whole thing is this. Yes, we know that there are a lot of men who don't do their responsibility in taking care of their children, contributing to their lives. We already know that. But for you to have the audacity to say that mothers can leave too, how can you, as a mother, and again, I'm not trying to take away from the raggedy fathers that do the same thing. Hey, it's raggedy, but my whole thing with when you carried this child for 9 months, you gave birth to it, and then you want to say that you can leave just because you mad at the daddy,
and so you just
like that's just some raggedy type of stuff.
She a sea turtle, man.
A sea? What do you mean by that?
She a sea turtle. She had a baby and she just leave. The baby's got to figure it out on their own. They got to get back.
No, but so my whole thing is, it'd be one thing if
What you mean she had a baby? Huh? They had a baby.
She had a baby, man.
Yeah, they had a baby, but someone has to take care of that child. Why are you putting it into your mom? Your mom already raised you.
Facts.
Why are you? What would you do if your mama said no?
Why doesn't the mother say no?
And the reason why the reason why she has not said no is because she feels as if she could have raised the trifling hoe a little bit better.
Guilt.
And it's out of guilt, so
guilt and shame.
She
does it every time. Guilt and shame will do it every time.
That's fine. So they on that break up the makeup type of thing.
I found a proof that Moneybag and Meg still rocking.
Breaking news.
They still rocking.
How about this? Twitter tells real tea.
They song dropping in 2 days.
Instagram. The gram tells lies.
Turns out Moneybag Yo is giving Megan the money after all.
Child. Anyway, but yeah, so she's doing it out of guilt.
Yo, that's guilt.
Yeah.
That guilt will make you do a
but
lot of things
I cannot respect people who leave their children with their parents because they just don't feel like raising their kids.
Yo, that's tough, man.
How old is she?
28.
And what is
well,
she
let me ask you this.
Living?
I think actually, that's a good question. She don't know how to keep a job because she keeps on fighting people at the jobs that she gets.
In that situation, though, is it better off for the children to be with the grandmother, though?
It is because she's a trifling person, but it's that shiftlessness that I don't like.
No, I feel you. I mean, to just abandon your children and expect for somebody else to take care of that responsibility and not have any part of it. Yeah, I feel you.
Like, you're not a parent. When your kids refer to you as Miss or Mr., they don't...
What?
They don't know you.
For real? That's how they refer to it?
Yes, they don't know you.
Well...
What?
You have not been there. So they don't
call her mom or mommy?
Miss so-and-so. Not mommy or mama.
Wow. But the kids are being taken care of, though, right?
Yes.
No, that's good. As long as the kids being taken care of, they're okay. I mean... When they start getting that bag later on in life, They better not come around talking about, oh, I'm your mama, remember?
Exactly, and I guess that's what she's waiting on. You've been waiting a long time, girl. I just pray that her mama just stays alive so that she can reap those benefits and that she gets nothing.
Dude, you got to invest in the kids, though, man.
You
can't just expect for it to happen.
Like, how can you? Because you want to be single and live your life, so you give it to your parent. Like, how?
I mean,
I couldn't imagine.
It's out there, dude. That's not the only case.
Yeah, I don't even
There's
have
women
kids,
really out there
passing
abandoning their
my
children
kids off
like
to my
that,
mama.
man. It's real.
Oh, that's just like why even branch out into the world? And it's always those raggedy trifling ones that get pregnant the quickest.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Raggedy trifling. Okay then.
Well then.
Cause if my good sister, she can raise her 5 kids that she started having when we was 16, and she been raising them by herself since then there's no excuse for anyone else. And she's still been looking gorgeous while doing it.
Rihanna dropping a book.
Yeah, it's gonna be a photo book.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that. I don't want that.
It's just it's a book of pictures.
I want it, but I
Rihanna.
don't want it.
And they're
Rihanna
like,
ain't dropping no music.
The book is worth like over $100.
That's what's up. She getting that money.
I'm not gonna lie. I would not be mad if I saw it in the Christmas tree this year. I would not be mad.
I wouldn't be mad if I saw that.
But
wow.
We wanted an album, not a photo album.
It's not gonna happen.
I'll be damned.
It's not happening.
She said I got a photo album for
Hey,
y'all.
speaking of music,
I
though,
will be damned.
I just want to say, I like Doja Cat, man.
I've been trying to teach the people about Doja for a while now.
She alright.
I haven't heard any of her
She
music.
alright.
Doja, Juicy is my theme song.
She's sexy too.
She is.
Doja's sexy, man.
I love me some Doja Cat. Please check out the Juicy video. You know, I've watched it so many times, I don't even mind Tyga on the song anymore.
Yeah, he ruined that song, man.
He really did, because it was perfect the way it was.
I'm like, why Tyga gotta be on? Because it's juicy and he got the taste. What else song he got along those lines? Them one word, juicy.
Child, I don't know why she got Tyga. Maybe he was the only one to answer the call or something. I don't know. Yeah. But Doja is very, very talented. Her album is coming out in November, I believe.
I'll choose her over Megan.
Really?
Musically, stylistically, yeah, for sure. I feel like she's more creative than Megan is, though. I mean, they're in two different lanes, but
they're in two different lanes. I can respect that opinion just because Doja, she
does more.
Her craft is really her artistry is something that's, I feel like, it's underrated, but it's very thorough. Not taking anything away from Megan, but it's two different. It really is two different lanes.
Yeah, but I feel like Doja has more range though. Like, cause she kind of raps and she kind of sings a little bit or whatever. But the only thing I heard from Megan is, you know,
but
same
Megan
thing.
is a rapper though.
Busting.
She doesn't call herself to be a singer, does she?
She an artist, right?
Right.
Or is she a rapper?
I believe she's a rapper, right?
Is there a difference? Is there a difference between an artist and a rapper?
It depends. If you're like a freestyle rapper, then you're a freestyle rapper. But if you're an artist who raps, then you have lyrical and musical content that is artistic.
I guess if you do more,
because maybe an artist has more range. You know what I
mean?
Yeah,
you can
more
versatility,
right?
But I mean, like, Megan. Keep in mind, Megan has just released mixtapes. She has not released an album yet.
But does she have any different flows at all? Because I feel like she got the same flow. Like, does she do anything different other than that same flow? That
well, the same thing can be said about the damn baby. Who said
facts? We were just talking about that.
He do the same damn thing.
It's facts.
The
I was talking to somebody else about that too.
Same beats.
Yeah.
Everything.
Did y'all listen to the baby new album?
I did.
The only song I like is the intro.
I'm probably not gonna listen to it.
It's the same. But
It's a difference. But see, it's a difference between, to me, it's a difference between having repeating the same sound and having a unified sound that people just connect to you as an artist. And I feel like that's what's different between him and Megan, because Freak Nasty, which is my jam, I love Freak. That's my song. Oh my goodness. But Freak Nasty and a song like Best You Ever Had, that's on her recent mixtape, they have two different sound productions, but it has a sound that when you hear, okay, that's Megan.
I just feel like what music is lacking nowadays is just artist development.
Yeah, because they took the budget out of A&R.
Like, I feel like once they hit that lick, they get on, people start loving it, they start streaming it. That's what they stick to, and they just kind of stay in that pocket, and they don't get the opportunity to really develop. They're just continually trying to produce that same thing that popped them off.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, because everyone's...
On that note, we finna drop this album, man. What up?
Like Beyonce said on her documentary some years ago, she said that people are just trying to drop these little hot singles that are for the moment, but people aren't really making albums anymore.
People trying to get paid, man.
Get paid,
and that's the problem, because people, they're not doing the music thing from an artistic perspective anymore. They're just doing it to get a quick buck. And the thing is that social media has made it so people can get a little hit, but then what do you do after that? You spent your money, and now you back on these streets.
I mean, but if you do it right,
and it kind of takes away from those people who are being developed as an artist and who are talented and who are, actually out here working hard for,
Yeah, I don't think that's going nowhere though, Ash.
What you mean?
Like, I get what you're saying. Like, they get on so quick, and it seems like they're taking away for the people that's actually out here.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But what happens is those people pop off, and it's kind of like a firecracker, right? Mm-hmm. They pop off, and then boom, that's it. Meanwhile, these people that's developing themselves and developing their craft is more like a slow burn. Mm-hmm. It's taking them a little bit of while, but then they finally do pop off, and they have longevity, and they're gonna be in the game a lot longer.
That's true. Lizzo's a good example of that.
Like, she's been developing for a while, right? And look,
Lizzo's been
she's the new Missy
for okay.
What? No.
Y'all hate, man. She's the new Missy. Man.
I'm not. I
can't agree with that one.
I already told you that Lizzo cannot be the new Missy because white people and black people enjoy Missy.
White people and black people like Lizzo.
No. White people like Lizzo, and there's some black people, I'm in that category, that also enjoy Lizzo.
Lizzo on the radio, right?
Yeah.
Black people like Lizzo. Mm-hmm. If you on the radio, black people like Lizzo.
I don't think you understand that it's really the saltines that decide what becomes a hit. The niggas have no more power when it comes to...
I can't roll with you on that. Black people are still dictating what's a hit, bro.
No, the hell
they are.
No, maybe in the streets in the club, but not on the Billboard charts. No, the hell we not.
I'm telling you.
No, the hell.
Our streams take into account for those Billboard charts.
And don't you know that the biggest people, that's the biggest group of people that stream rap are saltine males.
That's true.
They decide on what is going to be a hit. They make you think that y'all decide what's going to be a hit. No, the hell y'all not.
White people love themselves some hip hop.
I'm telling you, they be saying nigga all the damn ranch.
Man, white people love rap music. You think about it. A lot.
They love it more than I do. Hell.
Yo, go to any show, man. Any show, man.
That's why I can't really be rocking with no damn rap concert, because I can't stand being a group of white people and then...
That's why you got to go to the rap concerts at the club.
But I
want to see
go to those too.
I know they be there.
Yeah, but it's not in the...
But it's not as much as like a concert. And the thing is, with a concert, they're going to spend that money, though.
Because they surrounded by a whole bunch of niggas, so they're going to be too scared to say it. But them concerts...
They gonna spend the money for the concerts though. Like
I can't roll with it.
You know what, dude?
I gotta stick to my R&B and pop concerts.
This is kind of old, but I think I was watching football the other day or whatever, and you can hear what's that song called, man? They be playing at the football games. It's like a staple now. Oh, what's that guy's name, man? What's Sheck West? You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
When that song come on, the whole stadium be singing that song, right? You know what song I'm talking about, right, Ash?
Mm-hmm.
So what they be saying in the stadium when it gets to that part, yo?
I don't know the word because it's
You
like
know what I'm
mumbled.
talking about?
Really
Anyway.
rich. That.
Yeah, nah, we talking about some. I can't think of shit.
I can't.
Flow.
Oh, yeah, I never knew the words to the song. It sounded like a whole bunch of mumbling.
Yeah, but he be dropping the N word.
Yeah, he do.
They be in there singing the N word. The whole stadium.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
white
I can't roll with it because I can't. When I'm in that type of situation, I can't fight all of them.
Anyway, I just want to say, I've been off Instagram for like 3 weeks now. Mm-hmm. I found a new love, man. Twitter.
Have you found a new love?
Twitter.
I've been telling y'all
Twitter's my new love, man.
Every time y'all say, "Oh, I saw it on Twitter." Oh, I saw it on Twitter.
I own
I
shares
saw
of
it on
Twitter,
Twitter.
and now I'm on Twitter, and I love Twitter.
Okay.
Twitter's pretty cool, man. But I gotta get back on Instagram soon, man. I'm trying to go 60 days without Instagram.
Who in the hell is this? Have y'all ever gotten
do
like
it.
suggestions on Facebook for people you've never even seen in your damn life?
Who still uses
in the
Facebook?
hell is
Right.
this? I just be on Facebook for my to see with
Do
my
not get on
family
Facebook.
and my ratchet family and them people I went to high school with to see what they doing. Sometimes would be nosy and to show them how good looking I look.
Wildin'.
That is it.
Anything else,
Okay.
man? Any more
Any more
Current.
announcements?
current chaos?
Did y'all
Chill,
see
man.
that video of the crackhead who got jumped by those?
What?
Hold on, I'm gonna start laughing.
See? This sounds like
still
something
do-
we don't even need to be talking
People still
about.
doing crack? People still smoking crack nowadays?
Crack ain't going outside.
I thought it was all
Really?
about
Crack ain't going out.
opioids.
Listen,
man.
crack is a classic. Like,
People still smoking
That ain't
crack.
going nowhere.
In 2019,
crack
2020,
ain't
people still
going
smoking crack for real.
nowhere. Crack
Really
is not
do.
going out of style.
Where you getting crack from?
What you mean?
Cooking it. What you mean?
People still cooking crack. You lying. Y'all
Just
lying
like
to
they
me.
cooking
Really,
fried
Bill?
chicken.
Y'all lying to me.
Really?
man.
What you mean?
People still buying and selling
Yes.
You thought crack was a fad?
crack. Dude, people still out here smoking crack?
Crack has broken up families. What you mean?
2020?
Yes, Phil.
You lying.
Yes.
Nah, y'all lying.
No.
All these drugs out here.
All these drugs out here.
Fentanyl.
Crack is a classic.
All
just,
that.
just
Yes.
like
People still
Coca-Cola.
doing crack. Yo, that's old school. That's
People
throwback.
still drinking
like
coke,
that's
and people
old
still smoking crack. Hell yeah,
All
it's a
this
classic.
lean and all these opioids out here, and people still smoking crack.
It ain't
Yes.
nothing like that good old crack.
I can't deal with y'all.
But anyway, so this crackhead was on
I need to go home and
the,
watch the Hip Hop Awards.
I know. Shout out to Kimberly Denise Jones, who is getting the I Am Hip Hop Award. Well, she received it this weekend, but it's airing tonight. I'm just so glad that she is getting her flowers. She deserves, living legend. But yes, back to the crackhead. I was on the
Hey.
subway.
Black people do meth?
Huh?
Do black people smoke meth?
I'm sure
Yeah,
they do.
some of the ones that's mostly associated with the saltines, they partake in meth.
That's crazy, man. People still
Yeah.
not doing crack, girl.
It's a classic. But yeah, the crackhead was on the subway in New York and decided that she was gonna
I'm done, man.
pull the pipe out.
I ain't see that.
On the train?
Yeah.
I ain't see that one.
You ain't see it?
No.
I'm gonna show y'all the video afterwards.
Does she have
But,
no shame? She smoking crack on the train? Yo, I'm done, man.
The train was in an uproar, and at the next stop, they proceeded to drag her out.
Cause she was smoking crack?
Yes.
Why they messing with that lady? Cause she trying to get high.
What
Really,
you mean?
Bill?
Why she can't get high on the train?
What you mean?
mean?
That's what I'm talking about. Because there were actually some people on Twitter who were defending the crackhead.
Why?
Talking about some.
What you mean? Why?
She paid her hard-earned money for that
Nah,
crack.
bruh.
No, I saw someone
That's
say
public transportation.
that she has a right to her addiction and she should be able to cater her addiction whatever she put. No, the hell she can't. No, the hell she cannot. I wish I was on some public transportation and some crackhead started I said, oh, hell no.
It ain't like they blowing the smoke in your face or something.
Don't you
What?
know? Have you never heard of a contact high?
Oh,
Now, that's
Ain't
usually
nowhere in the world.
that's usually associated with.
Have you ever been around somebody who was smoking crack?
Right? Have you? Listen, where I'm sitting right here. Have you been this close to someone smoking crack?
You mean to tell me you would be okay with somebody sitting next to you, pulling out a pipe, smoking some crack?
Let's
next
say
to
you was
bruh?
with your daughter and she pulled out the pipe.
That's different.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's different, man.
Exactly.
All right.
Come on.
Exactly. There were children on that subway, and that crackhead pulled her pipe out.
I'm still stuck on the fact that people out here still smoking crack, man.
It's a classic.
Man,
you
come
see
on
how
now.
good it is? You see how good it is?
Nah.
You make it pull out the pipe on a subway full of people. And so you know what? Let me go ahead and get my fix.
Nah, man.
She couldn't even wait till she got to Section 8. She pulled that bit out there right there.
Yo, crack will make you a different person, yo.
Yeah, I
You
guess
done
it
after
will.
that.
It will.
Like Whitney said, crack is whack.
Hey, man.
Crack is cheap, but it's also a classic. But I think that's all the time that we have for today.
Man, look, y'all still smoking crack, man. Please, go get help.
Give it up.
You listen, crackheads not listening to us. Y'all think the crackheads have access?
I hope we got no crackhead listeners.
Go get help, man.
Y'all think they got access to this podcast? They got more important things to do.
Find a new drug, man. Let's just get off them.
I can't do.
Like I said,
Well,
ain't nothing like
Get
that
you a horse
old thing.
tranquilizer or something.
This wraps up another episode of Chaotic Convos. If y'all have any questions, feedback, concerns that y'all would like to give us, you can always email us at chaoticconvos@gmail.com. If y'all on Instagram, y'all can also shoot us a DM. Our DMs are open. Y'all can follow us at Chaotic Convos on Instagram and Twitter. If y'all would like to follow me personally, y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at It's Ash Yep. ITSASHYUUP.
And as always, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Ansel D'Angelo. That's going to be DEANGELO. I really appreciate you all following me so much. It just gives me so much love. And I love you back too, if I might not follow you back immediately. All right?
Yeah, they responded.
I don't have Instagram
Bill?
anymore.
So what's your Twitter handle? Since you love Twitter so much.
Nah, man, I like being by myself on Twitter. I be tweeting myself, so I'm good on that. I don't want y'all to follow
That's the
me.
whole concept of Twitter.
Really
Is
do.
tweeting your thoughts, and then people respond to some of your thoughts.
All right, man. You can follow me on Twitter at Hughley_Philip. That's my Twitter name.
Oh,
on.
Lord.
Let
He
me
don't
check.
even know his Twitter name. Come
Let me
on,
check,
bro.
yo. Let me check.
Come on, bro.
that me?
Tighten up.
Yeah, at Hughley_Philip. That's with 2 L's. Follow me, man. I'm active on Twitter.
Sure,
Okay.
let me
I'm active
see.
on Twitter.
Let me see. What you said it was
I'm at
Hughley
it.
_ what?
I'm at Hughley_Philip. I'm active on Twitter. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But anyway, man, we really do
Oh, he
appreciate you
actually
guys.
got a profile picture on
See?
here, y'all.
Hey, I got
wow.
a picture.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, well, anyway,
All right.
man, we appreciate y'all
right now, I'm
listening,
his one
man.
follower. Yeah, go ahead and follow him.
Yeah, don't follow me, man. I like tweeting to myself, yo. Look at this. Answer. Don't start following. Anyway, man, I'll let y'all, man. Get off crack. Go do another drug.
Who are you
Come on,
talking?
bruh.
The
There's cooler
crackheads
drugs out
are
there.
not listening
No.
to you.
There's so many more cooler drugs out there than crack, man.
It ain't nothing like that old thing.
Man, we out.
We out.
Peace.
Y'all lying to me, yo.
Can't do it.